The Fox Awaits Me is a visual novel. Now, I'm not the most experienced visual novel player out there, but I do love a good story. This game fell into my inbox, and I thought I would give it a shot. Since it's very heavily a visual novel, I'm going to approach this review very differently to our normal structure. The Fox Awaits Me is set in a mystical folklore-infused world. As the story is of prime importance in a game like this, we are not going to go into immense detail about where it goes because we don't want to spoil it for you. The story is witnessed from the eyes of Kaito, a fella who's suffering from amnesia. He's walking through a bamboo grove to find a fox lady waiting for him. He slowly regains his composure with memories of this fox girl and his fondness for her. He sets out to discover himself and this mysterious environment and ends up meeting two other girls. It's a game that promises tension, sadness, and tonal slides into comedy. The beginning of the story had me hooked with the mystery that it puts in front of you. Who are you really? What's your role here? Who's the black-haired girl staring at you while you sleep? I honestly really wanted to know, and the story got me. And while it does have a very interesting mystery story to it at times, the fact is that the story is mostly ridden with fan service. Despite the promise of a great mystery, fan service is definitely the priority here. Now that can be a good or bad thing depending on your tastes. It has the cliche subservient anime girl, the overly obsessive girlfriend kind of thing, plus it has innuendos for days, teasers, provocative situations. It doesn't bother me in any moral sense. I was just personally disappointed that it took precedence over the mystery and the narrative. For those who enjoy the fan service, you are in for a treat. It's cute, it never goes too far like something from Senran Kagura. It's really quite sincere and the humor can show. It's not for everyone, of course. If you're not into fan service, this won't change your mind at all. But for those who enjoy it, will be pleased. Girls of questionable age in swimsuits, suggestive stripping after clothes getting wet, waking up in the morning with a girl in your bed who suggests that something may have gone down without you being aware. It's standard stuff, but quite cute in the grand scheme of things, especially when compared to other examples of the genre. It's not going to offend. It will probably make your eyes roll more than anything if you don't like it. If you do like it, well, you will probably love the cheekiness to it all. If I was to put a figure on it, the story would be about 70% fan service stuff, 30% interesting and serious mystery. Personally, I would have preferred the ratio to be the other way around, but I'm not the target audience for this particular one. There's very little in terms of actually doing stuff here. It sticks to the visual novel genre to a T. However, there are different endings for Fox Awaits Me, 6 in total according to the publisher. I'm not going to vouch for that personally, since I'm a one ending kind of guy. Whether it's a bad or happy ending, I'm usually satisfied in any game. But it is good news for those who want more bang for their buck. Very rarely throughout the game you'll have the choice between decisions, which can often give different scenes, but these really are few and far between. While nice artwork is often the case for visual novels, I do have to say that the artwork found here in The Fox Awaits Me is actually really quite good. I love the colour palette used here. The backgrounds are often quite lovely, although perhaps it would have been nice to have a bit more. The character designs are excellent and I love the way that they animate on screen. Static characters are often a killer for me in visual novels, but the way they are here, when they sway gently with their expressions changing often, it kept me interested. The music is excellent too, for the most part. When the game is trying to be serious, there is some excellent, relaxing music going on in the background. It made for a great, chilled experience. In terms of price, The Fox Awaits Me is going for quite the premium of €44.99 in the US, €40.99 in Europe, and £36.89 in the UK. That's probably looking quite high, but this is a very niche release that is almost a miracle that it's actually releasing in English at all. Is it worth that much? Well, if you're into visual novels, especially of the bishoujo kind, with a cheeky, tantalizing fan service, then perhaps it's worth that price. Although those who aren't already convinced will probably want to wait for a sale. Perhaps a better option would be going for a physical version due to resale value once you've enjoyed the story. Sadly, there is no Western physical version, at least none that's currently planned, but the Asian Japanese release does have English, which is always a nice option. Not many Japanese visual novel physicals have English. This one does, however. If you want to head down that route, then I'll pop links below in the description and the pinned comment as to where you can find it for yourself to import and add to your collection. affiliate link, so if you do buy something, then it also supports the SwitchWatch team. And as a little bonus, if you use the Play Asia links, then when you check out, you can use the coupon code SwitchWatchTV, that's all one word, SwitchWatchTV, for 5% off your order. A nice little saver if you want to import. Overall, in this succinct review of The Fox Awaits Me, if you're into Bishoujo visual novels, then this is very much par for the course. While I'm not going to sit here and pretend the story and dialogue is a work of art, it's still entertaining and will satiate ones who enjoy this kind of experience. It is a visual novel swaying far more to the fanservice type than that of a great mystery story. Those who are looking to jump into the genre, or those who are on the fence will perhaps want to choose a more accessible or highly regarded game before diving into this one, or perhaps wait for a sale. It does have a lovely artwork though, and an all-round nice presentation. It's a 7 out of 10 from me. Be sure to check out some of our recent videos. Here are a selection for you. We will see you over there. Take care.